Good morning, Internet. How are you all doing today? We are merely running a little bit behind, but not as close to behind as Monday. At the very least, I will make it to my 8 a.m. on time, which I know is a minor effing miracle for me. You know what? Baby steps. Like, I'm literally not exaggerating when I say that I am so the opposite of a morning person. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it at all. Like, I'm literally not exaggerating when I say it doesn't matter how early I go to bed. I could go to bed at 10. I will wake up the next morning after a full night of sleep and be like, 5 more minutes, like 50 times. Like, I can't do it. I can't seem to want to drag myself out of bed before 9, let's be honest here. And I do have proof of that, like, specific time or whatever. This morning class at like 8, like, there was like one time last week where I made it on time, like we were all good to go. But I was dead exhausted and literally falling asleep in class. But there came a time where all of a sudden, like, I woke up and started paying attention. You want to know what it was? 9. Like, I'm not even kidding. All of a sudden the clock hit 9 and I was like alive, like somewhat awake, could like function or whatever. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know if I did something to my sleeping habits when I was in my undergrad, or maybe it's like something genetic. I don't know if like not being able to get up in the morning would be like a genetic disease sort of thing, but I just can't do it. I can't seem to force myself out of bed in the morning, which is why it's been such a big deal that I've been able to for the past like couple of days now. I've been trying my hardest to get to the building earlier and earlier just so I can actually have time to get some stuff done, because I sure as heck don't have that time during the nighttime anymore. We're working on bettering ourselves like a little bit at a time, but it's good. I'll be fine. We'll make it work. I need to personally write a lot of music today, or at least try my hardest to write a lot of music, because I'm behind on that. I meant to have most of the show like close to being done, if not completely, by this point this week. For next week, like, I want to get them this music Saturday. I need to get them this music on Saturday. And yeah, we're not quite there. Unfortunately, I fell behind. The real world kicked my ass. So yeah, we're gonna try to get as much of that done as humanly possible today, simply because we don't have a choice, like, but to. But that's down the road a little bit. My one priority at the moment is making sure I get to my class on time. So let's go. All right, so I went to that first class and I finished a chart for the drum line. So very productive morning so far. It really took me more time than I expected to finish that chart, but whatever, I'll make it work. And then just grab some lunch. And we good. We're gonna have a good rest of the day. I can feel it. It's gonna be awesome. Right, we're actually almost done our day already. All the rehearsals went well. And now we're just about to start marching band rehearsal. So energy just spiked all of a sudden. I know why, but I'll tell you a bit later because I have to get started soon. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do this. So, God is real. God is great. I am home right now instead of work because they told me I didn't have to come in. I literally got a text like right before band rehearsal saying that they were actually overstaffed tonight, and so I didn't have to come in, which, yes. So I'm about to sit down and I'm about to write and read and get so much stuff done. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. So let's go. Home stretch. One more section of this chart to go. One more. Unfortunately, I've known what I've wanted to write in this section like from the beginning, so I'm so close. Let's do it. And done. Like, holy crap, I think that's the fastest I've ever written an entire chart. It took me maybe about like 3.5 hours, I want to say. That was insane, but I'm really, really, really happy that I had the opportunity to get that done because now I can spend the next 2 days on one chart as opposed to trying to find like 15 minutes to try to cram in something. So thank God I didn't have to work tonight. Um, yeah, no, I'm really, 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 really happy I was able to get that done. That's like a huge weight off my shoulders for the next few days. Yes. It's actually kind of funny. I'm trying to find ways to be creative with the music this time because, well, for starters, there are two things sort of hindering me. One is that it's a 1 week show, so I can't really get too crazy with the parts like themselves, like rhythmically speaking, like rudimentally speaking. I cannot go too crazy. We don't have the time to clean that. The second thing sort of hindering me is the fact that the show is based on country music. And let me be the first to say, as a country music fan, the drum parts aren't that interesting, like at all. So, the big goal for me for this show, I've already done 2 charts, I have one more to go. Um, the challenge has been trying to create parts that are like simple enough to be able to achieve in 1 week, but are also interesting, especially since, again, it's country music. And how I'm trying to achieve that is messing more with like sounds and texture as opposed to anything else. Like the parts themselves really aren't going to be that hard to put together, but it's going to be interesting just in terms of the fact that it's going to sound different. Like I'm messing with various sounds that the drums can make, various textures like fitting together, different rhythmic qualities, even like offbeat bass stuff, like boom chick, like that sort of thing. Uh, yeah, it's immediately interesting for me. I never thought I'd ever have to write drumline parts for a country show, but it's a good challenge. It's nice and neat and fascinating, and I feel like I'm learning a lot from this. So yeah, no, it's been really, really. It's yet another like buckets of like check mark. Yeah, it's like another like check mark off the list of like fun, interesting things I've done. I could, my interesting fact at Icebreakers can be I've arranged a country show. Granted, depending on the setting, that may or may not make any or no sense, but whatever. It's my icebreaker. You will learn what I find is interesting about myself. All right, so it's a little after midnight right now. I actually didn't have dinner because of me like deciding to just like go in and like finish a chart. Um, I was all set to just like make myself like a sandwich or whatever, but then I decided after like actually finishing it and accomplishing something pretty major, it was like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna walk up and down this hill and I'm gonna get McDonald's. All right. Gonna go to bed because it is way, 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 way too early in the morning. Yeah. Just, I didn't mean to stay up this late, but surprise. Yeah. Good day. Was able to get a lot done. Sorry, there's not much for the vlog. Again, I said my life would be boring some days. But it's fine. It's cool. We all good. All right. Until next time, on the further adventures of me, Casey.